What you are looking at aren't just dust motes. We often gaze up at the cosmos, the endless galaxies, burning stars, and our own massive planet, and feel incredibly small in comparison. But have you ever stopped to wonder what secrets lie hidden within the things we dismiss as insignificant? What if I told you that inside a single invisible speck of dust resting on your fingernail lies a reality far beyond your wildest imagination? Today, we're embarking on a journey that will permanently shatter your perspective of the universe. This isn't modern science fiction. This is a journey first recorded thousands of years ago in an ancient Indian text, the Yoga Vashishta, a text that mapped out the quantum realm long before science even knew it existed. The story takes us back to an ancient era. Prince Ram, a young seeker of truth, was wrestling with the nature of existence. One day, he pointed to a speck of dust floating in a sunbeam and asked his master, the enlightened sage Vashishta, "Master, why are we so microscopically small compared to the infinite cosmos? And what is the purpose of something as trivial as this speck of dust?" Sage Vashishta smiled. He knew some truths cannot be explained with words. They must be experienced. He replied, "Ram, to see the ultimate reality, we must shift our perspective. Come, today I will take you on a journey into the infinite expanse hidden within the microcosm." Using advanced mystical techniques, Vashishta separated their consciousness from their physical bodies. They began to shrink. Down through the scales of magnitude they went, smaller and smaller. They reached the absolute frontier of matter, what modern science calls the atom. They stood on the event horizon of that tiny, invisible speck of dust. Ram expected to enter a dark, cramped, solid space, but as they breached the boundary of the atom, the sight that greeted him defied logic. It wasn't dark. It was an infinite expanse of space. That tiny atom, so insignificant from the outside, held a massive secret on the inside. Ram watched in awe as his divine vision revealed an entire, fully functioning universe nestled within the subatomic realm. It had its own blazing suns illuminating its own planets. There were vast, crashing oceans, towering mountain ranges piercing the clouds, and sprawling ancient forests. The reality inside that tiny atom was just as tangible, just as massive as the world they had left behind. They went deeper. Ram saw that life was thriving in this microverse. There were massive cities filled with beings busy with their daily existence. And shockingly, there were great cosmic conflicts here too. Advanced celestial factions were locked in brutal, epic wars, their armies clashing on a planetary scale. These microscopic beings lived their lives with absolute seriousness. They loved, they grieved, they celebrated victories and mourned defeats. They had absolutely zero concept that their entire existence, their vast empires and infinite universe, amounted to less than a speck of dust floating in another king's palace. To them, their atomic universe was the only reality that mattered. Ram was floored by the revelation. Vashishta's voice echoed in his mind. "You see, Ram, what you dismissed as trivial holds infinite complexity. Even time moves differently here. Eons for them are mere seconds for us." Vashishta then pointed to a rock in that micro-world, delivering the final mind-bending twist. "And the greatest secret is this: every single atom inside this micro-universe holds another infinite universe within it, and the atoms inside those hold even more. It is an infinite fractal chain. There is no biggest, there is no smallest. Reality is entirely relative." When they returned to normal reality, Prince Ram's view of existence had shifted forever. He looked at the dust mote again. It no longer seemed insignificant. He realized that every speck holds a universe. And perhaps this massive universe we live in is just a single speck of dust floating in another reality much larger than our own.